Diesel versus EV, the battle. Which of these two vehicle propulsion types is better than the other? As you will soon find out, this question is not as simple to answer as it might seem on the surface. While you are likely to have an opinion on the matter, the truth is more nuanced than it might initially seem. Are electric cars better than diesel? In order to determine which is better, we really need to define the metrics we will be using. In other words, better in what way? If we are talking about carbon emissions, fuel efficiency, noise pollution, and air quality, then EVs are clearly the outright winner. If, however, we are talking about torque or initial price, then diesel-engined cars will win. Even though diesel cars are major polluters, it must be borne in mind that some components of EVs can be particularly bad for the environment, especially their batteries. The answer really does depend on what the vehicle will be used for. For many, fuel economy, range, initial price, and after-sales maintenance costs are likely the decisive factors when buying a new car. Depending on the type of vehicle, and the desired use, there may be limited options. For instance, if you need a vehicle that packs a lot of pulling power, a diesel engine may be best, hands down. However, EV pickup trucks, and even semis, are improving all the time, and are likely to give diesel-engined versions a run for their money very soon. However, while companies, like Tesla, believe electric trucks will be cleaner and cheaper to operate than their diesel counterparts, it's not a done deal. Those in favor of diesel engines will tell you that, for long-haul freight fleets, range and recharging still represents a huge hurdle for electric 18-wheelers to overcome. John Mills, a spokesman for the engine maker Cummins Incorporated, told Bloomberg that, right now, we don't think it's viable. It is more viable where you have shorter routes, fewer loads, and you're able to recharge. While diesel and EV engines have their pros and cons, the choice often comes down to personal choice and practical requirements from the buyer. Although government intervention is making it more difficult to manufacture some types of diesel vehicles. Over the next decade, 24 European cities, with a total population of 60+ million people, will enact bans on diesel vehicles. A large number of countries, including France and China, are following suit. This may make the manufacture and use of diesel vehicles too costly to continue. Is an electric car really more efficient? This is a tricky one to answer easily. While there are plenty of claims that EVs are no more efficient than internal combustion engines, many of these sources are biased. According to the U.S. Department of Energy's Office of Energy Efficiency and Renewable Energy, EVs convert about 59% to 62% of the electrical energy from the grid to power at the wheels. Conventional gasoline vehicles only convert about 17% to 21% of the energy stored in gasoline to power at the wheels. However, we are talking here about diesel engines, and they can at least double the power conversion of gasoline engines. It is estimated that between 85% and 90% of the electricity delivered and stored in an EV's battery is used by the car's electrical motor. In other words, up to 90% of the energy generated is used for work by the vehicle.